Is in a relationship to be interested in other girls, that's just cheating. But if a girl who's in a relationship becomes interested in another guy, it often means that she's not getting what she needs to get from that relationship.
Are her parents brother and sister? Please leave now. Oh, now I get it. She's a moron.
Emotional damage.
Alright guys, y'all looking at the thumbnail, y'all looking at the title of the video, y'all already know what time it is. It is time to get active. Guys, I don't got much to say about this before we get started, so let's get right into it. It's a double standards compilation. Put on your seatbelts. Without further ado.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure most people have already seen this video about this guy blowing up because this girl videotaped him and he was hot. And yeah, don't get me wrong, he's pretty hot. But I just wanted to remind you guys about double standards. Like, if a guy were to just film a girl working,
yeah,
he would get comments
creep.
Like, oh my god, he is such a creep. Oh my god, he's a child predator, blah, blah, blah. But if a girl does it, all the girls are like, oh my god, he's so hot. Oh my god. And then they end up finding his Instagram and, like, stalking him to the
same
point
damn thing
where he has to literally become famous and is known as this guy from this workplace. Like, just all I'm saying is just look at the double standards that this society has. Just think about it.
Just think about it. That's it. I bang with her.
You already said you're abusive, so
I like him. Why is
why? Okay.
You don't want no soft.
That I don't want
Oh,
so
that's why y'all
of
like
course.
yeah.
But how did,
So he can hit you back.
No.
So you,
Me?
If you hit me back, we're fighting him.
So you could me, but
so you not winning that battle nine times out of
Listen,
10.
I'm kicking your. I'm not playing. I'm doing everything. We punch you with something. It's not gonna hurt.
that didn't look like it hurt? That video,
He was about to cry.
Nah,
he said
like-
this, and his eyes is watering.
But
Wow. So wait.
first of all, nobody's doing all that. I'm sorry. You got to get dragged to something. It's not.
So he should have dragged her?
Yes. He could put something calm. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy.
For a guy that is
Hold on, let me just talk about this one real quick because I actually did a reaction to Daily Wrap-Up Crew about those two young ladies right there. I didn't realize that their degree of hood booger was to that level and or extent, like the idea of I like to hit dudes. That's not funny. And Daily Wrap-Up Crew, I don't think y'all should be laughing when they're saying things like that. Like, I know it's a way to entertain a conversation in order to continue the entertainment value. But at some point, there has to come a time where littler people shouldn't feel as though they can hit you because they're littler than you, irrespective of gender. The only reason why they do that is because there's a system put in place to protect them and to judge that the bigger person, the man, is going to be the aggressor. There's too much abuse happening in the world, both physically and mentally, from both genders, but we don't need to be put into positions that's continuing the menace to our society. Challenge them. Plus, you'll get better content out of it. And to all the dudes, I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you have a young lady that hits you, even if it's playful, communicate to her that you will not stand for it and not tolerate that shit, because I guarantee you what is playful in jest will be used as aggressiveness when they get comfortable. Let's move on.
is in a relationship to be interested in other girls, that's just cheating. But if a girl who's in a relationship becomes interested in another guy, it often means that she's not getting what she needs to get from that relationship.
Are her parents brother and sister? Please leave now. Oh, now I get it. She's a moron.
Emotional damage.
Whoever put this together is a goddamn comedic genius. Women like this refuse to take accountability in every and all situations put together. Okay, so it's the man's fault if he cheats, and it's the man's fault if she cheats. Ridiculous.
Well, this double standard when men say to their friends like, hey man, I can't go because there's too many girls there and my girlfriend is uncomfortable. The guys are like, yeah, cool, no problem. But when a girl says to her friends, hey, I can't go because my boyfriend says that there's too many guys there and he's uncomfortable, all of a sudden the friends are always like, he's so controlling, what's wrong with that? It's the same with the cell phones. If a guy goes through a girl's phone, all of a sudden he's controlling. But when a girl goes through it, then she's investigating and she's the FBI and it's perfectly normal.
Yeah, I think it's both. You know, I don't really see this happening out in real life. Like if my boy tells me, bro, I can't go because there's just too many girls there, I'm gonna look at him like he's motherfucking crazy. I'm gonna look at him like he's goddamn crazy. You can't live your God-given free life because of her? She's a tyrant. Get out of there. You catch a lady on porn.
Catch a lady on porn.
Well, when you don't get none at home, that's how you have to do.
Oh, gross.
You going on my TikTok.
Okay.
The gross there is that he's recording that and he puts it on his TikTok. I think that that's foul.
If men were to work in a fast food restaurant, we'd be looked down on. But if a woman does it, they're independent and they're praised for it. If a man is down in the gutter, he's broke, he ain't got a ride right now, he's trying his hardest to save money and do things for himself, he's a bum. But if a woman's broke and she's struggling and she's trying her hardest to do things, she's strong, she's independent, she's brave. If a man's overweight, we're lazy, we don't do shit, we don't like to exercise. But if a woman's overweight, she's praised for her beauty and she's perfect in every single way. If a man was to cheat, we'd be dogs. We'd be a disgusting person, we'd be nasty. But if women were to cheat, they were brave. They got out of that situation. They have all these reasons to cheat and everybody backs them. If a man don't want to date you and he just wants something casual and go on dates with other people, we're looked at as fuckboys. We're looked at as dogs. But if women do it, they're just trying to find themselves. Do you see
exploring their options? Yeah, it's ridiculous.
We just put small weenies on the basketball boys' cars because they have no glizzy.
What?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No one's going to point out the double standard here? Allow me. Imagine if a bunch of boys from the football team barely filled up some balloons and tied it to the girls' cars because they don't have no chest. Or maybe they hung air freshener trees because the girls have smelly vaginas. What?
Or if they spread some butter on their trunks as to talk about how unviscous their innards are. I blame popularized media for this one. They've made the idea of talking about a man's member as normal as talking about dating itself.
Oh, hold the phone. The girls would have clutched their pearls, said that this was misogynistic, sexist, offensive. You know, it is 2020. Oh my God, these boys would have been crucified.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm lying.
Expelled.
These boys would have been suspended, charged with harassment. The entire situation would have been investigated as a hate crime. They'd have to pay restitution for
probably sex offender.
And last but not least, they probably wound up on a sex offender registry. Tell
Boom.
me I'm wrong.
He nailing it.
Let me get that follow if I'm right.
Double standards are unreal.
So let me make sure I can.
Whoa. Hold on. I didn't get a chance to read it. Let's go back, guys. Imagine thinking it's sweet enough to play with my kids. This looks like it's coming from the baby. And then, boom, I whip out and burn your ass in front of everybody and walk away with the straight face. Let this fame shit fool you into thinking I'm not living and dying for all minds. Ain't shit changed. First, one of y'all I catch playing in person. I'm doing you that. So y'all niggas be safe. Daddy, love you, baby. Can't wait to put a boyfriend on a t-shirt. I can't believe that this is a famous person that represents a component of my community. You know, it is what it is, though. Some of you guys might look at posts like this and be like, yeah, I do this for my daughter and shit like that as well. Shut up. Why would you put this in a post for your daughter to one day find, as if this is a correct way to conduct and to handle yourself in society with other functioning adults and people? The fact that men emulate this shit and the idea that women think that this is masculine behavior makes me sick to my stomach. I think it should be put into question how a person conducts themselves, whether or not they're going to be an actual good father to their son or daughter. But let's see what she has to say.
So let me make sure I got this straight. So y'all dudes can get online every day, promote toxic behavior when it comes to dealing with women, tell other men how not to respect women, show men how to play women, but then when it comes to your daughters, they are supposed to be the exceptions to the rule. Like, they supposed to get treated like princesses and queens while everybody else's daughters get dogged out, cheated on, and become baby mamas.
Whoa.
Is that where we at?
Big logic.
Because I'm trying to understand how that works. If you promote a bunch of toxic behavior through your music and you promote men not respecting women, you even get online and disrespect another man's daughter on your live, but then when it comes to your daughter, men will get put on a t-shirt. How exactly does that work? Because in my mind, logically, it sounds like the same men that you're helping to create
I love her.
will be the same men that your daughters will have to choose from. But that's just logic. I don't know.
Big
Maybe I'm
logic.
tripping it.
Oh, she passed math class back in the day. Woo!
How much do you think I weigh?
Probably like 200, I'd say.
200 what? Pounds? You think I... Look at me, like...
He's negging. He can't be serious. He's literally just saying that to lower her confidence, thinking it'll help his chances with her. I thought he was complimenting you at first. He definitely just messing with her. There was no way he's serious. If he's serious, I'm out. If he's 200, she's 80.
6-pack or dad bod?
Dad bod for sure.
Okay, so not me then.
You don't think you have a dad bod?
I have a
She's
6-pack.
negging too.
You think you have a 6-pack?
Yeah.
She's tripping. She woke up today and chose to gaslight him. My respect for this girl. She hit his ego and he got mad. She humbled him. She did everything right in the situation. I love her. Humble him. Wow. I mean, it doesn't happen overnight. If that's not double standards. I love the internet just for the explicit reason that it just demonstrates the bullshit that we tell y'all about. Shout out to Sister Shahrazad Ali. If she wrote that book at a time where you can pull out direct examples and show people, no, this is actually happening. Like, oh man, she wrote that book in the wrong decade. I mean, it was the right decade to write something for sure, but imagine her writing something like that today with all of these different examples. Nevertheless, clear descriptor of double standards in society. Let's keep going. If your man goes to a party, gets super drunk, and has sex with a sober girl, was he graped or was he cheating?
Hey, Lonnie, come here real quick.
Okay.
I got a question, okay?
Yeah.
If a girl is really drunk, right, and a sober dude has sex with her, he raped her, right?
Right.
Okay, right, we agree. Now, if you had a boyfriend, right, and he got super drunk and had sex with a sober girl, was he raped or did he cheat?
He cheated.
But you just said, hold on, double standards, y'all. Double standards.
Like,
Why
y'all be lying about body count?
Go ahead. I feel like.
Shout out T.
Why
Pendel.
are you worrying about dead people for? That's whatever I did in my past is my past. Whatever's present is present. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, why you worrying about John and Romeo? Mind your business.
So have you lied to a guy about your body count before?
Yeah.
So you're just a
Why
liar.
did you do that?
Because why does it matter?
Why? No, you asked me another question. Why did
does
you
it
lie to
matter?
him?
No. Okay. He's saying, why did you lie? She's saying, why does it matter? No, why did you lie? You could not answer the question. You could just say, I don't feel comfortable answering that question. But you lied, which means is that you're leading him down a road that he thinks. It's like walking to a car dealership and you're lying about the mileage on the car. Stop lying, you unethical, unmoral, unvirtuous woman. Stop lying.
Because it's not their business.
So why you ain't just say that? Why you ain't say that's none of your business?
It's none of your business. I'm not gonna answer that question off the rip. I'm not gonna ask you how
You
many
did answer
bitches
it.
you had sex with. Or
That's you though. That's what
I'm
you
not
care about.
doing
If that's
that.
something he care about.
Whatever that guy doing the past is in the past. That's before me.
Why did you lie to him?
Why you lied to
I
him?
lie because it's none of their business. Whatever
Why
I did in
didn't
my
you just
past,
say that then?
whatever I did in my past should not concern you.
I know for a fact
Loud
that
and
somebody
strong.
has asked you that before and you told him a false number.
This is interesting.
Look at your face. It's done.
So you're it's just double standards. Okay, so you're telling me if a girl has sex with 100 guys, she's considered a hoe?
Bro, in this society, that's kind of how it goes.
Okay, but if I do it,
Exactly.
I'm considered gay?
Dude, no.
That's just a comedy one.
What's your type?
I got the abs, nice skin, tall.
Okay. What about you?
Man, I like me something real slim, you know what I'm saying? I like me something, big bone, real slim.
Oh, that's body shaming.
Tell me how you just said the same thing I did. So how's that body shaming?
Respectfully.
Cause guys don't have feelings. Like, this is why I can't fuck with guys. I be body shaming all these girls. You gotta look nice for your girl.
But you know what? Double standards. Jada Pickett. That's all I'm gonna say. Respectfully. Champagne.
I'm gonna tell you what the first girl in this video said to do, which was think. It's obvious that if you have this conclusion, you just don't think about the world around you. You just absorb talking points. But you guys pick up on that last statement about Jada. If that went completely over your head, he's talking about the idea that you could invite a mentally depressed boy over into your crib, end up having sex with him, and you not be called a predator. Pay attention.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. If they cheat, it's the guy's problem.
All right, the kid.
I'm not going to burn this girl because she looks very young and she's probably in the hornet's nest of boys right now. But I think that what she's talking about highlights a strong double standard in our society, that when men cheat, it's the man's fault. But when women cheat, guess what? It's also the man's fault. The amount of audacity it takes to place blame on anybody else outside of the cheater is astounding.
Big facts. Leave the relationship.
What world does no mean yes?
No means no.
No means no, absolutely. Carry on.
A man say no to sex.
No,
No.
not at all.
No. Hell no. Fuck no. Shit no. You better not.
Fun fact, shout out to that content creator. His name is Big Honey Badger. I was the first person to review this video that he's doing right now, where he's asking these young ladies, can a man say no to sex? And you see all of these ladies essentially commit to being rapists. So I was the first one to review this content, and then the whole other portion of the internet began to review it after that. But when I talk about YouTube as an economy, this is a component of what I'm talking about. Being able to talk about something and then it floods in and it becomes a talking point for others. Let's keep going.
We're taking it. We don't care.
We taking it from you.
No.
Just assume that you're gay or something.
Oh, there I go.
He can, but if I want it, then I'm gonna take it. Period. You get it, right?
Woo!
And people will still say that men are not mistreated, men are treated fairly in society, and there's no double standard.
Yeah.
When this video literally shows that men don't even have the right to consent.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
All right, guys, that's the end of the compilation. What did you guys think? Did you guys enjoy? Did you not? Did you agree? Did you disagree? Make sure you comment down below. Make sure you add the timestamps. It's just the number, : number. That's how you add a timestamp, so I know exactly which component of the video that you are talking about. Let's have a discussion. There was a lot of things specific to double standards that we discussed here today. So let's get active. Until next time, YouTube. Peace!